आपको मेरा नमस्कार. This is International Master and FIDE Senior Trainer Sekhar Sahu welcomes you on behalf of Sports Authority of Gujarat and Gujarat State Chess Session to this intermediate training session. So we have got here Meg Parmar, Suresh Bhai Chawda, Baschal Parekh, Ramakrishna, Jaswin Chaudhary. Welcome. Let's start. White is David Braunstein, black is Yefim Geller. White to play. Jugal Mehta says Queen H7 check. Try again. Try again. Suresh Chawda. Suresh Bhai assists. Queen G6. Correct. Queen G6. Mate threat. And after this checkmate. 1-2 mate. No matter you go. No matter you go. It is checkmate anyway. Well done. Today I have given some comparatively easy positions and also some are repetition. So I can show you a very important middle game theme today because all the time goes there. White to play. Meg Parmar is right. Nandini Mudaliar, Tanmay Azmera. How should white play? White is better, clearly better. Black pawn structure is bad. What should white do? Ramakrishna, correct answer. Suyog Patel, good afternoon. Jugal Mehta, Ramakrishna, B4, good move. You unpass, you lose. You do not unpass, next king D2 and bishop C4 wins. Maybe bishop C4 directly. So if you do not unpass, then he will just lose. I mean, after this move, maybe whatever you do, it is lost. Just you wait here and then maybe I come here and zugzwang. It will run into zugzwang. It will run into zugzwang. Maybe here now. Maybe here itself this zugzwang. I think this will run into zugzwang. Zugzwang. This is zugzwang. The pawn moves are of no use. You can come back and winning easily. So only move and pass. Only move and pass. But then the check and the bishop is lost. Or king pawn and finish. So well done. So Ruban versus Planinek. How should white play here? How should white play? Ramakrishna says, capture the bishop. Not the best move. Not the best move. I already told there is a book named Lessons in Chess Strategy by Valerie Bain. It is an excellent book for improving your calculation. No, basically, I want to capture the bishop. I want to capture the bishop. But it is better to give a check and then check. And now, whatever you do, whenever you go, I will capture. Winning. The point is, the point is, if you capture directly, it is a stalemate. It is a stalemate. I will not leave. I won't leave it. I will not leave this. This is stalemate, I think. It is stalemate? No. Here, I think this will lead to stalemate because I want him to capture. कहाँ जाएगा? If you go here, I will come and check draw. And if you come here, anyway, it will perpetual. इधर आएगा तो एक ही बात है, स्टेलमेट। इसीलिए आपको मारने से पहले सोचना है ये किंग को कोई मूवमेंट नहीं है। So the correct move is get out. The queen's position, the queen position must be come here, not in a stalemate position. Check, check, and then no matter wherever you go, no. Check, and no matter where you go, I will capture and win the game. You need to be careful. Name of the player. So name of the player is Valerie Bain. Valerie Bain has written a book, Lessons in Chess Strategy. I will type the name. I will type the name. I will type the name. Lessons in Chess Strategy by Valerie Bain. You should note that is fantastic book. Okay, for your calculating ability. Even I like Livsit book. Test your endgame ability. Test your endgame ability by Livsit. Very good book. So next, white to play and win. Rook into g7. Okay. Rook into g7. He will take it, king. What to do now? Aage. Aage. He take captures. King takes. Knight h5 check. King come up. So what next? No, no. Jugal Mehta, not correct. Not correct. No. No. Karthik Kesari, Jugal Mehta, Dharmesh, Tirth Parmar. No. You have to be vigilant for weak spots. You have to be vigilant. No. Not the best. F4 is not the best move. Not the best. Ritu Nandi, good afternoon. Not Queen E3. Yeah, this is the one. Queen E3. The point is, he cannot defend those squares. Mate on two different squares. दोनों जगह पे मेट है. You can defend only one square. Queen E5, Queen H6 mate. Queen E3, correct answer. Queen E3. Okay. It is finished. No answer. Mate दोनों जगह. Black to play and win. Black to play and win. Please note the position is not white to play. Please note it is black to play. आप white के लिए सोच रहे हो. Please calculate this position. It is black to play. So don't calculate for white. Okay. Chess based language. So we can read player's name and I cannot change. This is I cannot change because It is okay. This is white is, I will tell you, white is Borisenko and black is Sliman. White is Borisenko and black is Sliman. I cannot change the language because it has come a file to me. So I cannot change the language. White is Borisenko, attacking player. Black is Sliman. That you also know Jeremy Silman. Jeremy Silman has written some good books. Jeremy Silman, Endgame book, Assess Your Chess. Some good books here, author of good chess books. So Silman is winning now. How? Back to play and win. There comes the move F5. Opening the line. You cannot come. Checkmate. And n pass. Let's checkmate into the point. This is this is why he is cleared. If the pawn was on g4, the queen check is not a mate. But forcing check, checkmate. Very well, very well. Not queen e2. Now if you play queen e2, there is no mate. The king will come to h3. There is no mate. No mate. Even king f4, king h3. Just a minute. The position is white to play and win. No, 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 no. Ramakrishna, try again. Devers, Devers says Ruka said, yes, there comes the correct answer. Devers, now only move. Now, if you come here, there is a check. The point is, divert the knight first. Now, this check is a mate only if you support the knight. But I cannot support, knight check is coming. So, deflect the knight and unstoppable. The mate is unstoppable. Well done, well done. Rook h8 check, force move, king, force move, mate. There are small twists. You have to give a very small twist in the position. Like to play and win. Yes, Tirs Parmar, Neg Parmar, you told fast. Yes, yes. Meg Jais Parmar, you are right, you told fast. How should white win? There comes the correct answer. There comes correct answer. Knight f6. The point is, rook check is a mate. So you cannot take with the knight. Immediate, immediate queen into queen, it is not a mate because pawn into bishop check, there is a difference. It is necessary to deflect the pawn. So check, you have to take with the pawn only. Knight cannot take. So pawn into check, checkmate. Much more easier positions. Now this position is white to play and win. Jugal Mehta, try again. Jugal Mehta, try again. Not the best. Try again. Vishal Thakkar, try again. No, not the best answer yet. Ramakrishna, try again. No, no. Not the best answer yet. Devers, not the best answer. No, 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 no correct answer. There comes the correct answer. Birabhadra Singh, E4. The point is, you need to open the line. You need to open the D file. Pawn into will lose. If you take pawn into, then F5 should win the game. Check, check, and rook into rook and queen e6 check. Queen e6 check, winning a rook. So you cannot take with F pawn. You have to take with the D pawn. So E4 is the correct move. After E4, take, and now rook check and cut off. Finish. This is important to open the line. Now there is no answer. There is no answer to queen to h4 or queen g5, queen h4. Checkmate. Opening line. Okay. Okay. It will get while reading a book. How to get interest in reading a book? Basically, you should read books of your own interest. Suppose I am reading a chess book. If I like attacking, I should not read some positional stuff. So if I want to study opening, then it is important that I should get the correct book which explains the moves, not the opening variation. I see there are some commentators they just tell the moves, Sicilian or something, just keep telling the moves for 12, 14 moves without telling the idea behind it. They say E4, C5, NF3, NC6, D4, CD, knight D4, knight F6, knight C3, knight B5. All these things, they keep telling the move that there is no fun in commentary. Then you don't lose interest in the comment. You have to explain every move. Why E4 is played, why is the second move, what is the correct move. So it is very important that you understand. Once I was reading a book and in the train, my last stop came. I was so much engrossed in that book. I wanted to finish that. So I got out, sat down in the platform, in the train platform, the station platform, and I finished the book. So it is important you have to get engrossed. And if the subject is not interesting, better not waste time. There are lot of books. It should interest you. Okay. Black to play. White is Beliavsky and black is Alexis Zero. Beliavsky is white and Zero is black. Reverse answer is correct. Deflecting. Now the queen is overloaded to this point. The rook is overloaded to this point. So both are overloaded. So attacking both. Queen takes checkmate. Rook takes checkmate. And if you come here, then queen checkmate. Well done. We are going fast today. That is what I want. This position, it is white to play. Sorry, it is black to play. Black to play. I'll flip the board. Black to play and win. Hello, Meg Parmar. Solve it. Meg Parmar. Veerabhadra Singh says. Veerabhadra says queen into g2. It's the correct. The quick finger. Queen sacrifice. Perfectly all right. Perfectly all right. Check. The only square. Check. Then there is only one legal check. Very well done. Pretty well. The position is just a minute. Just a minute here. It is black to play and win. Very quick mate. Very quick mate. Opening the line. 1, 2, 3 mate. Hmm? So a check. Never miss a check. It can be a mate. Never miss a check. Check. Third checkmate. So never miss a check. Jugal Mehta, Ramakrishna, Birabhadra Singh, and they were all correct answer. Next. What about this position? This is white to play. White has the move. Alekhine. White is Alekhine, black is Kole. Alekhine versus Kole. Very famous diagram. Megh Parmar, Tirth Parmar, Veerabhadra Singh, Queen D7. Correct answer. The diagram is famous and also it is a repetition. The correct move. Like Kasparov Karpov game. Check. Finish. No way. He can give only one check and that will not solve the problem. He can give one check, lose the rook. Cannot solve. Rook down, he will rook down to save the mate. No answer. Lost. It is also a repetition. Alekhine versus Yates. British player is Yates. Why yet? Yes. White is Alekhine. How should white play? Jugal Mehta, correct answer. Fastest finger, fast. Devers, Veerabhadra, Jugal Mehta, all correct answer. Knight f6. Now you cannot take mate. Rook is attacked. Rook into. Now just king winning the game. Now rook cannot return. Rook cannot return. Lost. So this is simple. You support the rook also checkmate into. This rook is lost. Okay. This is a repetition. Third repetition. Third time. White is Alekhine. White to play win. We are closing the tactics today finished very fast. Very good. Find out. Find out how to win. Find out. Find this is right answer. Rook c8. The point is, it appears it is not correct because after rook into queen is watching rook into rook, but the intermediary move before capturing, there comes the intermediary move, queen. Pawn into is not correct. After queen, zugzwang. There are too many threats. One threat, and then this is he is threatening queen exchange and rook, direct queen. You cannot defend, and this does not work. This will not also work. क्वीन अभी ये मारेंगे तो क्वीन रूक वर्सेस क्वीन रहेगा तो द इंटरमीडिएट मींस वेल डन तीर्थ परमार नेक्स्ट ओके दिस इज अ बिट ट्रिकी it is white to play and win. It is a tricky position. I must tell you. And this, I think it is a second time repetition. Find out. You please find out white to play and win. क्या किया बच्चों ने? But does not better as rook f4, e4, knight f4, ba. Not correct, not correct. Not the best move. Not the best move. Nobody has found the correct move. No, no correct answer yet. This is the last diagram. No, no, another one or two are there. This is white is CHOD Alexander and black is Marshall, Frank Marshall. White is CHOD Alexander. No, it is not the best answer. Not the best answer. Tirth Parmar and Jugal Mehta, not the best answer. Try again. No, basically, there is a very small twist. Very, very small twist. You need to understand that. हाथ में आया हुआ विन निकल जाएगा. White is winning. वो हाथ से आया हुआ विन निकल जाएगा. Not the correct, not the best. डिफेंस आ जाएगा. No. It is winning in three moves. You don't have to fight for 40, 20, 30 moves and not clear. Which is winning in three moves. One, two, three. One, two, three. Not correct. There is a tactical twist. You have to give a tactical twist. There comes the move. Veerabhadra Singh comes right answer. Knight a4. This is winning. Why this is winning? Because the capture is there. The bishop will defend the g1 square. This is the point. The point is when you play rook here, he will take. Now your answer is rook check. This is the answer. You want to do this. You want to do this. Check. But when you play pawn into and now you knight, he has this check. He will not allow opening the g file. He will not allow opening the file. He will close the file. And after you do, there is no attack. You cannot, this rook will not join the attack. It will join very slow. अभी कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. ये अभी मार के सेकंड रैंक गाड़ दे. You take no attack. Otherwise, you come here, attack. You take second rank defense. Second rank defense. Okay, you will get a piece, but you are not you have given material. This is not attack. So the simple move here. You play knight a4. You you rule out the possibility of this. ये कैप्चर और बिशप g1 का डिफेंस खत्म करो. नाइट नाइट अभी नाइट खेलो. नहीं, इधर डायरेक्ट नाइट खेलो. मारेगा. अभी रुको. ये मारना पड़ेगा, कोई चॉइस नहीं है. Now who is going to stop this? That's all. The whole point is after knight f4, take. Now whatever you do, you can do f3 because now rook g1 is unstoppable. F3 will not help. You will know I take and it is lost. Lost. So this is simple. That cut off the bishop from the g1. Okay. All right. That is the point. And I am moving. Suppose you move normal moves, something, then he can have defense. I'm giving a threat on the queen and the bishop. So मारना ही पड़ेगा. Anyway, he has to take. And now rook is unstoppable. Okay, next. Just a minute. Huh? I will get the coffee. 1 second, please. Now this position is black to play. How should black play? My question to you, black to play. क्या black ये मारेगा? After you take, queen getting trapped. Is this correct variation? Is this variation is okay? मारेंगे, क्वीन से मारेगा, bf5 क्वीन ट्रैप. Veerabhadra says not okay. I agree. I agree. Why it is not okay? Why it is not okay? The point is that counter attack will come. After rook into pawn, queen into bishop here, g3, making a room for the queen. Faulty combination. A faulty combination. This combination is faulty because of the counter attack. Okay, the counter attack. G3 queen attack and the queen come back with one rook up. With one rook in the pocket. Extra rook in the pocket. So next. Now my question is, white can win a pawn. He will win one of the pawn. So should white win the pawn? क्या white को pawn लेना चाहिए? एक pawn मिल रहा है. एक pawn मिल रहा है. Vidya, sir, please give a line to play against Scandinavian. I will give you after that practice. I will give you. Ramakrishna is correct. Should not take the pawn. White should simply develop the pieces. White को क्या करना चाहिए? He should castle and then bring the knight. White should complete development. Taking, it is tempting. It is very tempting to win material, but bad. It is bad. Okay, I will show you how to beat stone wall, how to place. Now queen check. Now queen d7, and you take the pawn. This is queen. The queen is lost. The queen is lost. The only square, the only square to run away is this. And what about queen? Nowhere to go. Nowhere. So it is logical, but don't see follow up the black side. So you should just develop. It is not misplaced. I do not mind misplacing if I am winning a material. I can come back. I can come back, but it is just bad to grab and very queen is trapped. It is trapped. I will show an opening variation where the queen gets trapped. Okay, next going to next line. This is very easy. White to play and win. Four swing moves. One, two, three, four. Yeah, correct. वीरभद्र सिंह is forcing moves. अभी मेट है यहाँ पे. He cannot, bishop cannot move. तो ये मारना पड़ेगा. हो गया काम. Bishop enters. तो अभी at mate, so only move and then only move and then finish. Sorry, this finish. So the whole point is, of course, you see, knight into pawn will lead to unclear possibilities. The queen is defending second rank. When you get the gold, why go for tamba? Huh? When you get the gold, why go for tamba? So this is fastest finish. Why unclear possibilities? Rook here, only move. Whatever even this does not matter. Bishop here, only move. Queen here, only move. And mark. Okay, I will show you how our opponent for not resigning in a lost position. I will tell you, if opponent does not resign in a lost position, if it is an actual tournament, there is in a tournament hall, you just, if you have time in the clock, you do nothing. You wait for 10 minutes. The whole crowd will come. Then they will see. सबके सामने इज्जत जाएगा. सबके सामने इज्जत जाएगा. So if opponent does not resign, if you have time, just take 10 minutes and sit down and enjoy the torture. The whole tournament hall, all crowd will come. They will come and see. Okay, you lost it. Okay, this is winning. Next, the position is white to play. White to play. So what is your evaluation? White to play. Result क्या होगा? If white has the move, what is the assessment? Veerabhadra Singh, draw. There is the correct answer. There is correct answer. If pawn into pawn, it appears winning. Now rook cannot come, the king cannot stop, but you have this lovely check. You have to take it. Rook will come back. So take, and now whether you queen, rook, knight, anything, draw. Same color bishop, draw. Knight, then I will attack. This is a draw. Rook, draw. And if you make a knight, I will play king, and one of the pieces gone. Draw. So always resources. You look for resource. Never get demoralized till the last move. Till the last move. Resource. चलो ब्रदर, भाई क्या करे ये? ब्लैक टू प्ले एंड विन. मैं फ्लिप कर देता हूँ. ब्लैक टू प्ले एंड विन. फाइंड आउट. लास्ट but one problem. So you want me to center counter, Scandinavian, and the stone wall. Both I will show. Then I will go to some middle game thing. ब्लैक को जीतना है गेम में. Jugal says queen b6. No, not the best, because you should not allow a queen check, rook d7 check. You know, don't go queen b6. You will give some lot of checks. Queen check, rook check, queen f8 check. ये गलत है सब. E2 is not correct. E2 is not correct. E2, he will give a check and support attack. Not the best move. Not correct move. You know, he will give a check, rook check, queen f8 check. ये भी गलत होगा ये. Queen check, rook check आएगा सब. No, no, it is a tactics. It is not so simple. This does not work. Neither this, because queen check and rook check is coming. Reverse. Reverse comes with the correct. You need to deflect from the pawn, bishop check. If king here, then running ये check में mate हो जाए. Mate हो जाए. Checkmate हो जाए. So आपको मारना है या जाना है, कुछ भी खेलो. अभी queen into queen and then the pawn push. Winning. White is helpless. ये pawn queen होगा ही होगा. Yeah. No, no, no. First you take not e2. After the move, after the bishop check, and don't play e2. You take the queen. कोई चांस मत लो. नहीं तो क्वीन चेक आएगा, रूक चेक आएगा. ले लो क्वीन. ले लो क्वीन एक्सचेंज कर लो. The position, last position ये of tactics. This position is just a minute. Whose move it is? It is black to play. Black to play and win. I flip the board. Black to play and win. There comes Dibya. Dibya gives the correct answer. Dibya gives the correct answer. D5. The idea, opening the line for the bishop. The whole point. Because now bishop is watching the important squares. Bishop is watching this. That means if the pawn is not there, so queen into pawn, so hey, ready. Queen is waiting to hit. So first open the line. No matter, queen check and checkmate. Very well done. Pretty well. Pretty well. D5. Okay, Ramakrishna. Many times I think a move is good, but I don't know why. Why? But then the move is not the best. So basically, I will tell you, it is an instinct. Now, in a given any position, a player gets a move immediately. That is an instinct. Bobby Fischer said, "Do not trust your first instinct. Do not trust. What is an instinct? The moment you see a position, a move comes to your mind. Suppose you are playing a 3 minute chess or 1 minute. I don't like 1 minute. My my hand is too slow for 1 minute. So even if you are 3 minutes, you have to make a move in some 3, 4, 5 seconds. Otherwise, you run into trouble, time trouble. So it is played by instinct. So do not trust your first instinct. You check out. You are given time 2 hours for the game. You are not supposed to play in 5 minutes. So do not trust your first instinct. Okay? All right. All right. Next, I will take you to what there was a question how to play against Scandinavia. E4 D5. This is the Scandinavian. Isaac San Juan context. Now Black has two answers. He can bring the knight. Probably this is the best move. Or capture the pawn with the queen. This is the best answer. Knight f6 is best. On knight f6, you can play knight c3. You can play this move. On taking, you can play queen f3. On knight into knight, you can play bishop here with a small advantage. This is a very minute advantage because you have to play a move like this, and white gets. I mean, this is blocked, and white is little better. But the correct answer for knight f6, I would say, you do not play this bad moves. This is not good idea to play and take. This black is good because of the center point. Black is watching the center. That is why you should not be greedy. You should play here knight f3. Knight f3. And on knight into pawn, d4, white is better already in center. ये knight दो move, अभी तीसरा move होगा. The knight will move 3 times. Now if you play, now this is a simple plus position. Simple plus. Knight को तीन तीन बार move करके नहीं चलता है. And if you play bishop here, I will have an advantage in development. Now you take. This is already good because the check is there. I will castle quickly first. White stands better, clearly better. So you play some move like e6. You first castle. Don't go after material now. You castle. Now bishop e7. Now you play c4. White stands better. On knight here, the queen move. Then you put the knight g3 plus minus. So the knight f6, you play simple knight f3, and taking the pawn, you play d4. And now let us say you play g6. Now you play g6. You play c4. And knight here, knight. On bishop g7, you play c5. You play bishop. This is a good position already. On this, another attack will come. Another attack. So this is you keep on backward pawn. ये तो है. Castle कर लो. White is better. White stands better. So you can play knight f6, knight f3 takes d4. White stands a better position. Whether you play G6 or E6, whatever you do. Let us go to the more commonly played move, Queen takes pawn. Knight. Naturally, you ask for a tempo, I will say yes. Now, if you go Queen back, कोई development नहीं, center भी अच्छा नहीं है, development भी, only you have eliminated the E pawn. So after the move D4, now G6 is supposed to be the move. You can play bishop F4 and BG7. Fisher played Queen D2. अब ये मारोगे तो ये जाएगा. Bishop into pawn. I will play bishop into F2. Clear better. Castle better. So this is bad position. You now castle, you will start rolling the king side pawns. Some H4, H5, H3, F3, G4, very fast attack will come. Fisher beat Edison, Fisher beat Robust. So Queen D8 is not at all good. Not good. So after you take, the other alternative is Queen D6. I think Queen A5. The best is Queen D6. ये कारोकान जैसा रहेगा. This will be like कारोकान. So you should play D4. Now G6. There are moves, you want to come here, then knight bishop will come. This is the idea. So many players play here S3 and BG7, knight F3 with a small advantage. And sometimes even players, if the players play here, they play G3. But I would recommend here bishop D3. This is my recommendation. Bishop D3. You cannot take. Don't think of taking pawn for bishop check. So here bishop G7, then knight E2. Idea bishop F4. So many tempo. कितना टेम्पो देगा. एक तो क्वीन दोबारा मूव किया है, अभी तीसरा बार मूव होगा, क्योंकि इफ यू प्ले हियर आई विल अनपिन. दिस इज जस्ट नॉट वर्किंग. नाउ इफ यू प्ले समथिंग लाइक दिस, आई विल प्ले बिशप F4 और ऐसा कुछ करेगा तो A3, और ये मारने को हिम्मत नहीं है, पहला ये खेल दो, ट्रैप हो गया क्वीन. रूक A2, तो क्वीन गणपत हो गया. क्वीन गया. सो यू कैनॉट एंटर. अब ये पोजीशन में ऐसा, ये कोई गेम है? दिस इज जस्ट रिडिकुलस. व्हाइट का चार चार पीस बाहर है, मजा कर रहा है व्हाइट. सो दिस इज जस्ट बैड. Pano transfer. Yeah, you can do that. You can do Ramakrishna. You can also do Pano attack. Yeah, you can do Pano attack. I can show some gambits. I can show some gambits. No. I will tell you. If you are, I will not name a player. There was a good player. There is a good player. There is a good player. So he is still there. Now, when opponent in the actual tournament, when opponent makes a move in the tournament, he will immediately get the move beaten. तुरंत एक पेन लेगा हाथ. That means उसका mind में move आ गया. The moment opponent makes a move, he will catch the pen. Then take the pen and write and make the move. So it used to take 5 seconds. And actually he even won a tournament. एक टूर्नामेंट में उसने जीता है. A good player. But it is bad. Because such players are prone to blunder. They will definitely commit blunder. हर मूव 40-50 मूव करेक्ट एक्यूरेटली नहीं दे सकता है. कहीं ना कहीं कोई तो वेरिएशन छोड़ देगा, कैलकुलेट नहीं किया होगा. ऐसा प्लेयर के साथ यू मस्ट प्ले क्वाइटली, वेरी क्वाइटली, पेशेंटली. टेक योर टाइम. सी what mistake he has done. What is the variation he has not calculated. That is where Tal was losing to Polugaski and Korsunai. I mean, Tal was superior to both these players. But these two players will always calculate all the variation. Polugaski and Korsunai. Where is the line he left? So they used to beat Tal. Of course, later on Tal beat Korsunai in later career. He was more matured player. I think Tal became mature when he was around 45. 40 to 45, he became more mature. As a young player, he was playing very rash attack. But in the later years, around 73, 74, I think 75 onwards, he became more mature. He did not lose any game. Yeah, for 100 games. He did not lose. So you have to be very solid. At the same time, you must play for a win. Don't play pursuit chess. So that is instinct. लेकिन मेरा पूरा मैसेज तो देख लो. You say, I heard that instinct is good. Yes, which Anand was, I read whole thing. Then calculate instinct 15 minutes or so and play. No, 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 no. Don't calculate the instinct. You must be good for logic. For example, Viswanathan Anand is the fastest player in history. One of the fastest. I would say Leonard Stein, top level, was a great fast player. So, playing for instinct, you will miss moves. So don't calculate. You have to see the logical consequences. Are you going strategically correct? Are you seeing the opponent threat and plan? Are you going as per a plan? No plan is bad. A bad plan is better than no plan. You are playing, must be a plan. Even the plan is bad, still it is okay. No plan is worse. So you play with a plan, see opponent's plan, and see the tactical consequences. आपको चारों तरफ देख के खेलना है. This is not Brahman version. Then NF6 and BG4. Okay, E4, D5, ED5, Queen D5. Then knight C3 here. Now D4, knight F6. Now I play bishop here. So you want to play BG4. This is, you want to play this move. हाँ इसमें क्या है? So I will play F3. जाओ पीछे. I want time. Basically my plan, actually here white plan is to play this and castle. So if you play this move, I don't want to exchange pieces. I want to attack. And if here I cannot castle, here I cannot castle because your bishop is there. So push the bishop. Anyway, it is part of my plan to pawn storm in the king side. Anyway, जाओ पीछे. ये गया तो मैं ये भी खेल सकता हूँ. अरे भाई, ये भी खेल सकता हूँ. So here, this is the Fischer robust. Now, for example, Queen D8, NC3. Suppose you play D6. Now I will play some bishop E3 move. Maybe bishop here. Queen D2, castle. Fischer both very easily attacking. Okay, so I leave this, go to the other main line. So ED5, Queen D5, NC3. You go Queen D6. I recommend here to play this D4 and knight F6, bishop D3. And now you play this. Then I play NE2 with a better game. Better game. Okay. We have 4 castle. Very nice position. So let us go to the more popular Queen A5. Queen A5. Now D4. अब आप क्या करोगे? Knight F6 तो खेलना ही है ना. Knight F6 खेलो. Knight F6. I am going to play here now. Maybe Knight F3 is correct. Then this is the main line. C6 is played. This is necessary. This is necessary. The reason is the knight comes here. The knight comes here. The queen has to get a room. So C6 is standard move. And now you play bishop C4. Now bishop F5 is the main line. This is not great. You know, if you use there pawn push, bishop takes, queen takes. White has got already दो bishop. Pocket में दो bishop, bag में है already. Double bishop. Advantage. अभी आप ये खेलोगे तो you want to attack. I can ignore that and castle. But if you are a more cautious player, अगर आपको material देना पसंद नहीं है, तो you can play queen. And then bring the bishop and then play bishop e3. ये भी प्लस है, 2 बिशप तो आ गया है, तो क्वीन d3 खेलो, b3 खेलो, b3 खेलो. अगर इफ यू आर ए जांबाज प्लेयर, जांबाज मीन्स जान को बाजी लगा के खेलते हैं, दे डोंट केयर, सो दे विल प्ले कैसल. ले लो पॉन, ले लो भाई, ले लो, ले लो, ले लो. दे विल प्ले बिशप हियर, इफ हियर दे मे गिव बिशप हियर. ना ये मारना खतरे से खाली नहीं है, खाली नहीं है, ये सब बैड पोजीशन है. ऐसा सब क्या है, इतना 2 बिशप डेवलपमेंट कैनॉट सर्वाइव सच पोजीशंस इन लॉन्ग रन. दूसरा, ये क्वीन कितने बार मूव हुआ है, 1 2 3 एंड और एक बार आएगा 4. बाकी पीस बोर्ड पे है कि नहीं है? On 24th, 26th and 28th, 3 दिन I will give 3 lectures for graphy chess, and that is what, first lecture will be Indian chess primes, second lecture will be chess talk, and third lecture analysis of important classical games. 7 to 8 p.m. 3 days, 7 to 8 p.m. 24th, 26th and 28th. So watch out graphy chess. Okay. So let us go to the main line. So let us not go bg4. The main line, after bishop c4, bf5 is the main line. Now bd2, e6, and now queen e2. Maybe knight here, maybe better to play knight here, better knight here. So queen जाएगा, knight into, अभी this is very ugly, so queen into. Now you can play queen to e2, offering the pawn. The plan is to castle. The plan is to castle. Bishop takes pawn is very risky. एक तो डेवलपमेंट नहीं है, ब्लैक नो बिहाइंड इन डेवलपमेंट, एंड ऊपर से एक और मूव वेस्ट करेगा तो d5 आ जाएगा, यहाँ पे प्रेशर, और ये मारेंगे तो कैसल के बाद व्हाइट इज प्लेइंग विद ऑल पीसेस, ब्लैक इज प्लेइंग विदाउट 2 रूक्स एट द मोमेंट. प्रैक्टिकली मटेरियल तो वापस मिल जाएगा 100%, उसके साथ पोजीशन भी जाएगा. फॉर एग्जांपल ये मूव जनरल, चलो मारा, अभी ये क्वीन इसके सामने ये पिन में रहेगा, ये पिन में रहेगा. एक बार बिशप हट गया तो बाद में बहुत तकलीफ होगा, तो यू कैन नाइट c6 खेलो. नाउ देयर आर मेनी वेज टू पनिश द पोजीशन. मीन बेसिकली ये सेक्रीफाइस भी चलेगा. आई थिंक दिस विल वर्क. इतना ही कैनॉट गेट it. ब्लैक इज ए फुल पीस डाउन, डिफेंस करके दिखा. किंग हटेगा तो चेक में मरेगा, bg5 चेक में मर जाएगा, बिशप चेक में मर जाएगा, तो बिशप बीच में डालेगा. तो अब ये क्वीन को पहला बंद करो. बिशप, हाउ कैन यू डिफेंड द पोजीशन? नाउ हाउ आर यू गोइंग टू डिफेंड? चलो डिफेंड करो. I will tell you, no opening is winning, Ramakrishna. It is, अभी अगर कोई नाचना नहीं जानता है, आंगन का गलती नहीं है. नाचना जानना जरूरी है. नाच ना जाने आंगन टेढ़ा, ये हो जाता है. सो वी शुड नो अलेखाइन इज वेरी गुड, बट यू हैव टू नो हाउ टू हैंडल अलेखाइन. आप जाके डाटा में देखेंगे व्हाइट विंस, व्हाइट विंस. इट इज नॉट सो. ग्रेट प्लेयर्स प्ले अलेखाइन आल्सो. सो you can play Alekhine, play for a win. Not bad. You can play e4, e5, solid. Open games बहुत सारे complication आता है. So here, how are you going to defend? Black को कैसा defend करना है? अभी रुक d8 आ सकता है, रुक f8 आ सकता है, क्वीन बैक कर सकता है. क्या करना है करो. करो. How are you going to defend the game now? So this is risky business, and here I am going to castle. Here I will play queen e2, and you should not take the pawn. ये नहीं मारना चाहिए. तो ये बेटर लाइन है. ये लाइन तो इजी है. ये इसको कैसा अवॉइड करेगा? आई एम गोइंग टू प्ले दिस पोजीशन. दिस आर ऑल प्रैक्टिकली मेन लाइन. अभी ये आया. Even here, even knight f5 is also, knight e5 is also good. That is unknown lot here, I think. White is unknown, black is lot here. This is also good one. With the idea, I want to play, avoid that. So ne5 is also good. So I recommend here to play bishop c4, bf5, bd2. White is better. अब e6 तो खेलना पड़ेगा एक ना एक दिन. e6 खेलो. Now nd5. और क्या करेंगे अभी? nd5 क्या करो? क्वीन जाओ, मारो मारो, क्वीन ई. देखते हैं, तो थोड़ा गेम देखता हूँ मैं. मॉडर्न थ्योरी में क्या बोलते हैं. ये लेट अस सी. ये सीरो सालोव ने एट दैट टाइम कभी ये हुआ था. 1997 दिस वाज अ नोवेल्टी, न्यू आइडिया एट दैट टाइम. अभी नहीं, 23 साल पहले कभी, 23 years बैक. तो गेम में सीरो ने धो डाला उसको. ये क्या डीप ओपन द गेम. डबल बिशप दो मेरे को, खेलो. क्या करेगा अभी? क्वीन b2. आई जस्ट कैसल. Four of my white pieces will attack now. Four white pieces are in attack. खत्म हो जाएगा ये. गया. खत्म हो जाएगा. So you cannot go like that. So आप मार नहीं सकता ये. So ये queen e2 के बाद सीरो सलो गेम में he played queen into and queen e2. अभी मारा नहीं, कोई बात नहीं, ये आ गया. So let us see another one. Let us see strong players games. Alexei is a great player. d5. ये बच्चे वाली बात है. ये मारा तो मेट हो जाएगा. छोटा बच्चे जैसा. क्या है अभी? ना सब पीछे पीछे जाएगा. आई एम गोइंग टू टेक नाउ. डिफेंस में आ गया. अभी इसको हटाओ. हटाओ भाई. एक पॉन गया. अभी बिशप हटाओ. एक पॉन गया. बिशप इंटू पॉन चेक. क्यों नहीं होता है ये क्यों नहीं? व्हाट इज रॉन्ग हियर? ये ले. अच्छा, वो गेम में सिरो क्या खेला देखते हैं. सिरो प्लेड हियर h3 और ये आया. हो गया ये. दो बिशप है, मेजॉरिटी. आई हैव गॉट क्वीन साइड पॉन मेजॉरिटी. एक तो क्लियर, मेरे पास प्लान रेडीमेड है. बस पीसेस एक्सचेंज करो. किंग एक और रूक लेकर चलो पॉन पुश करते जाओ. ये भी कौन है? ओके, नेक्स्ट. तो ये लाइन छोड़ देते हैं ना, हो गया बस. फॉर एग्जाम्पल क्वीन e4 प्लस माइनस. ऑलरेडी क्वीन साइड मेजॉरिटी एंड वीक पॉन्स. ये मीटिंग अटैक ही आ जाएगा. ये अभी मीटिंग अटैक ही लग जाएगा. खत्म हो गया. एंड गेम हारेगा. लॉस्ट पोजीशन. So the whole position, I recommend this setup to you. I recommend after the move, this is strong enough. Okay, strong. I leave this. Center counter छोड़ देते हैं. You wanted to know Ramakrishna how to play beat stone one. I will discuss. In one game, I am Anup Desmukh, a very creative player. E4 D5. Anup Desmukh white. I think Praful Mehta was black. And C3, Queen A5. Anup Deshmukh played knight F3. Now knight F6. Now B2. He played bishop G4. Anup Deshmukh played B4. B4. Now you take the pawn RB1 and rook into B7. Quite better. You do not take the pawn. You do not take it. Is just bad. I mean, queen will keep on moving, moving, moving. Eh? So let's see Stonewall, beating Stonewall. There are two three type of Stonewall. Stonewall Dutch है, Dutch Stonewall एक है, और दूसरा है you play in the Queen's Gambit type of position Stonewall, which is even worse. देखो D4 F5. Now normally the player play knight F3 G3, they play like this. So here I would say that G3 is an interesting move. E6. Now bishop G2. Now knight F6. And now they play knight S3. Idea, you D5. This is called Dutch Stonewall. So I castle. And when you play bishop here, I am having a move like this. This is the idea of knight S3. I want to exchange this in this pawn structure. This is a superior bishop, bad bishop. So this is my comparatively bad bishop, superior bishop. Pawn structure, mobility of the bishop is better. Here, this pawn blocks the mobility of the bishop. So when you come here, this is plus. White stands better here because at an end game, I will have a superior bishop or a superior knight. So this position, Stonewall Dutch. Let me take you BF4. White is Arthur Yusupo, great player. Now I don't want to block. I don't want to play this. I want to quickly come. I want to quickly come to king side, and this knight will come, and then F3 E4. F3 E4 will come. In this Dutch Stonewall, you have to hit the E4 point. That is the strategic theme. Hit E4. My plan is to bring the knight to F3 D3 or coming like that. I will play. Now उसने ही ओपन कर रहा है, ये तो सेल्फ गोल मारा है. ये पडस्की, ये बुढ़ा जीएम है, जीएम बुढ़ा हो गया, शेर बुढ़ा हो गया है. इट इज जस्ट अ बैड मूव. Opening the game himself plus. It is plus minus already. E5 was bad, so you should not do E5. Let us say he does not do E5 और वो खेलता है पीछे हट गया, कोई बात नहीं. I will play for E4 break. E4 रोक नहीं पाएगा. आ गया. The bishop is overloaded for the knight. The bishop is overloaded. The bishop has to watch the knight. तो यहाँ पार्टिसिपेट नहीं कर रहा है. Okay, so this is just a bad position. Okay, you want to open the game further, it will turn out badly. अगर मारेगा तो मैं tactical threat देगा. I will give a threat. will give a threat, knight into knight, and so you have to take another threat. So this is bad position. The game, all white pieces are active and it's just turned out badly. So this is E4 break is the key. You need to get E4 break is the key. So this is nice position. What you say, you play G3. There are some grandmaster, they also go for B3. You know, you want to exchange your bad bishop, the best bishop of black. They play B3. I want to exchange at right time. Bishop A3. So this is one possibility. Now I will go to क्वींस गैम्बिट टाइप ऑफ पोजीशंस, क्वींस गैम्बिट से खेलते हैं, which is worse, I would say. D4 F5, D4 D5, C4 E6. Now C3 F5. This is also stone wall. The whole point is ये variation कौन खेलता था in my time? He was senior to me, Dr. R Nagendra from Andhra Pradesh. He was a geologist professor and geophysics professor. He migrated to Germany. Okay, I need not tell anything further. He migrated to Germany. So he was playing this variation, Dr. R Nagendra, a good attacking player. So this is bad because you are neglecting, direct Dutch. Then there is difference. The knight was there here instead of this knight f6, b7. But this kind of positions are just bad, not good to play. Queen's gambit से Stonewall Dutch खराब है. So now find out Alexandro, Alexei Alexandro का गेम देखेंगे. This is the best way. bf4. Now already the center point is weak. Development superior, open line में superior. Rook c1 is coming. It is necessary. It is necessary. Now if you play knight f6, knight b5 can be troublesome. If you play knight f6, knight b5 is real troublesome. Okay. So Maro, take my bad bishop and give me a square on e5. My knight will come and sit down there. If you take it, if you take bishop takes bishop here, the pawn double, but the knight, this is giant knight. This will just come. It is not a Russian knight. It is like a knight coming from another planet, sun. A terrific knight. So it is terrific. So you cannot afford to do that. So ये आया knight f3 प्लस. अब यहाँ भी बिठाएगा तो भी प्लस है, कैसल करके भी मारेगा. बट दिस इज ओपनिंग द गेम. सेंटर दे दो मुझे. g5 एंड सेंटर, यू गिव मी बोथ. नो काउंटर प्ले. इंटरमीडिएट मूव, क्योंकि अगर मैं मारेगा तो ये f2 पॉइंट हैंगिंग रहेगा. इफ आई टेक इट, pawn into pawn, maybe if I queen f2, so intermediary move. अभी ऑल गुड पीसेस और ये मार देगा, इसका बिगाड़ देगा, पूरा बिगाड़ देगा. बैकवर्ड पॉन, वीकनेस, बैड बिशप, सेंटर, सब कुछ बुरा है. सो रन, pawn डाउन रहेगा. You can take the pawn as well, but this is just enough. We have f4. I want to consolidate. I want to total consolidate. So only move. कुछ तो बिशप f5 कुछ खेलेगा. क्या मिलेगा? बिशप f5 में भाग गया. एक्स्ट्रा पॉन बोर्ड पे है. सुपीरियर नाइट है. रुक c1 में कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. द नाइट इज रॉक. ये पहाड़ है. नाइट को उठाना मुश्किल है. अभी रुक c1 आ जाएगा, खत्म. कोई चांस नहीं लेता है. तो दिस इज अ गुड वे. यू सिंपली टेक. अगर क्वींस गैम्बिट से कोई खेला, somebody asked me, who asked me Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna asked me the stone wall. So hello Mukund Agarwal and Anuj Naran. Oh, Aman Naran. Okay. So here, if you play in queen's gambit move order, take bf4 plus minus. This is simply plus minus. I would recommend you don't take chance. All these things just मार दो. ये पर यहाँ पर सीधा f5 खेला तो इसको मार दो. This position, ये मारो मारो, bf4 is just enough. So I leave this and go for the regular, what do you call, regular stone wall touch. Anything? Did they left? Ramakrishna, is it you are okay? Okay. Hello, Arman. Hey, battery is low. Okay. So, Dutch हम छोड़ देते हैं. By the way, there are grandmasters like Botvinnik and his followers were playing Dutch in those days, 1950s. So आजकल डच कम दिखाई देता है बिकॉज एक तो है मैं स्टोन वॉल अलाउ ही नहीं करेगा. चलो मैं D4 F5 में बिशप G5 कहाँ खेलेगा? स्टोन वॉल आएगा कहाँ? स्टोन वॉल आता कहाँ से? अभी नाइट F6 खेलेगा तो मार ही देगा उसको, सीधा मार देगा. दिस इज अ बैड पोजिशन. बैड पोजिशन नहीं है. ओके. So, and if you play here G6, idea bishop G7, knight F6, I want to strike E4. So ND2 करेगा. Idea E4. E4 अभी बिशप G7 को भी E4 खेलेगा. This is bad. This turns out to be bad. Bad position. तो मारते जाएगा. King is weak. And if you play here D5, ये भी खराब पोजिशन है. ये D5 करेगा. Now अभी अपना ही सब लाइन बंद कर रहा है. Tony Miles played a very good game here. Anthony Miles. People used to call him Tony Miles. Tony. ओके. उनका एक गेम देखते हैं इसमें. D5 खेलेगा तो क्या है? एंटोनी माइल्स. Tony played here E3, idea C4 plus. अभी center also. White has center and the bad bishop is outside pawn chain. अभी this bishop has no life. This is a bad bishop. NG5 threat. If you castle NG5 plus minus. Abhi now I am preparing simple plan. I am preparing like this. What you are going to do? You have to castle quickly. Anyway, threat is coming. So better castle. And after taking the capture, the knight will be Tara's formula. Bad. It will be stranded. तो विश्व से मारना है. नाइट से मारेगा तो नाइट कहाँ जाएगा? So he has to take now two bad pieces. एक तो बैड बिशप एंड एक बैडली प्लेस्ड नाइट. और ये नाइट आके बिठाऊंगा. आई विल ब्रिंग द नाइट टू B3 और F3, नाइट टू D4 प्लस टू बैड पीसेस. कुछ नहीं कर सकता है. ब्लैक इज कंप्लीटली हेल्पलेस. ही हैज टू डांस टू द ट्यून ऑफ व्हाइट. हो गया प्लस माइनस. सो ओके मुकुंद अग्रवाल. या सो ये भी खराब है. एंड इफ यू डोंट डू दिस now, if you play other moves, if you don't play D4, E4 is coming. You don't play D5, I'm going to play E4. Okay. एंड ये सब बच्चों वाली बात है. ऐसा सब करेगा. ये करेगा. Now you can play E4. Oh no, you can play E3. So mate बचा. And now this is good with the idea H4. This is loose, very loose king side. Okay, I now go to a any other question? Vijay Pandey, welcome. So, okay, any other question? So I now I hope you are confident about Dutch Stonewall. देखो फिर भी since we are doing, let us concentrate on Dutch Stonewall. I wanted to do a middle game theme, but time is insufficient. I'll do it tomorrow. My theme I wanted to show you exchange sacrifice on C3. ड्रैगन में आता है, ब्राउजर में आता है, then it comes in some Sicilian Nasdaq, it comes in some other variations also. So exchange sacrifice, it is a very important concept, especially in Sicily. So I will discuss tomorrow this theme. Let us see that Stonewall. इसको देखा है तो खत्म कर देते हैं. 81, 82 something A 81, 82 आएगा. चलो, let us see Smyslov. Smyslov तो ये तो स्टोनवॉल नहीं खेला है, ये वाला ये नहीं खेला है. ये खेला है क्या स्टोनवॉल? पेट्रोशियन. These are all loose moves, you know. They are loose moves, very loose moves. तो स्टोनवॉल आया ही नहीं, वॉल बनाया ही नहीं, उसने तोड़ दिया. प्लस माइनस, सेंटर के सेंटर छोड़ के क्वीन लेकर घूम रहा है. तो रेगुलर लाइन नहीं, लाइन सो रेगुलर लाइन वेयर स्टोनवॉल इज प्लेड. जस्ट a minute है. Let us see. Let us see. Uh, Carpo, Carpo, Kasparo. This is Stonewall. The thematic, the E4 punch must come. You have to exchange the bad bishop for opponent good bishop. And C4, Queen C2, B3. You can have two plan here. Moving the same piece. Already white is better. Already. You are having a better center and better development. ये तो गया आगे. ऑलरेडी D5 पे प्रेशर, A3 में कौन जाएगा? सेंटर दे दिया. ऑलरेडी बैड पोजीशन. So black has played very weakly. 14 15 1400 players, so छोड़ दो इसको. Simultaneous. Now let us see another bad move. This is not Stonewall. Okay, these are also Stonewall. ये क्या है? ये जो है, this is I don't. he is having the idea of knight h3 and bf4. ये भी चलेगा. This is also okay. 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 Knight e5. His main idea is to play knight e5, h3, e4. This is the main plan. Finally, आ गया e4. Strategically, when you get e4, the wall will be broken. All right. Let us see a grandmaster playing black. Renderman is a grandmaster playing Stonewall against Vladimir Kramnik. But it is not Stonewall. It is called Leningrad Dutch. So it is not Stonewall. So I leave this. Any question? You are free to ask me. 10-15 मिनट है. Any question? Free to ask me. Please ask any doubt, question, because I can't take a topic now. Only 10, 15 minutes left. Okay, if there is no question, I will show something. So any question, you are welcome. Feel free to ask me, opening or any kind of problem. Maybe. I think I played a nice game in that Dutch type of game once. Maybe I'll show against my opponent. I am Girinath. Maybe I will show that game. Bhubaneswar 2010-11, somewhere around that. In GM tournament at Bhubaneswar 2010 or 11, around that area. 2010. Basically, till 1990, I was a serious player. I was really playing only chess, not interested in anything else. Then I entered as a coaching full time organization. This 2010, I guess. Bhubaneswar. Yeah, here as white. गिरिनाथ वो शायद नहीं है अभी, डाटा में नहीं रहेगा, मेगा डाटा में नहीं रहता है कोई कोई गेम. It is not covered. It should be there because I have seen in data. Girinath, it is there. So it turned out, is it a Dutch? No, no, it is not a Dutch. I'm sorry. It is not a Dutch. No, no, it's not a Dutch. Dutch. So anyway, so there is a question. Let's see a brilliant game like Rosenwald, white Brian, and black is Fisher. Yeah, we can see that game. Uh, Player. I will bet get it. Who is that? Brian. White is don't Robert Brian. No, Brian. Robert. यहाँ तो रहना चाहिए. इधर किधर कुछ होता था ना यार. हाँ, ये तो नहीं है. हाँ. आ गया, आ गया, आ गया, आ गया. नाउ आई गेट इट. तो कैसा कैसा करके आ गया. नाउ ओके. सो हियर Brian Fisher. It was not 71. It was not 71. Fisher, black tha. 63. The game was 63. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Virabhadra. Now, the position is equal. Already equal. Now, both have completed. The knight is passively placed. This is a redundant knight. Redundant. So, you need to activate the last minor piece. The bishop goes over to the better diagonal. Now, unpinning the pawn. Now, the position is simply equal. After this, it is just a complete static position. And now rook will come. If you play, you will bring the rook, and I will bring the rook, and as exchange of rooks will take place. You get nothing out of it. Whatever you do, it is just equal. But Fischer, the secret of his success of Fischer, he always played for a win. He never compromised in mind. No matter opponent may be world champion, great player, played for a win always. So he did not appeal to him. ये position उनको पसंद नहीं आया. This position did not appeal. So Fischer took risk. He used to take risk and उसको रिजल्ट मिलता था. बहुत हिम्मत था फिशर का और हिम्मत का कीमत भी मिलता था उसको. सो आफ्टर द मूव हिम्मत दिखाया कि ये पॉन वीक रहेगा तो क्या कर लेगा तुम ऐसा. Fisher commented that black will have so many active pieces, white will have no time to exploit the weakness. Knight into pawn. Bad move. Why bad move? Because psychologically ये जो बिशप है ये पिन में है तो इसमें से पिन से छूट गया तो नाइट बिठाएगा. बट द करेक्ट मूव वाज हियर रूक d1. व्हाइट इज बेटर. ऐसा कुछ एक्टिविटी नहीं है ब्लैक के पास. ऐसा कुछ नहीं एक्टिविटी. अभी द पॉन का रियल प्रॉब्लम विल स्टार्ट. Not immediately because the pin is there. You will have real problem. Okay. So after rook d1, he plays knight. This is a variation suggested by grandmasters. I don't agree. All these things analysis. Who is chess best? I don't agree with all these things. It was Auerbach said bishop c6 here. Auerbach's improvement. Instead of playing pawn into, Auerbach said here bishop c6. Rook attack. All this is given in the Fisher's famous book, My 60 Memorable Game. All this is analysis is there. So Auerbach found this weakness in white black camp. Plus, it should win. That is why here the psychological move, the rook d1 was psychological, going away from the pin of the knight. This weekend, the Archil's Hill into मार दिया. खत्म हो गया. Now, knight into rook is a material equality. If you take it, it is roughly equal material. You have got rook and two pawns for two minor pieces. Is a very common thing. Common theme that should be leading to equality. For example, now you can play this. Knight into pawn is a blunder. No. Because knight is supporting this. Supporting. Rook check. You can take it. Take. So rook d1. What I will do now? Wait a minute. Yeah, it is possible. It is possible. I can play this. I can play knight into pawn in the variation, bishop into knight, queen into rook check, king f2. You cannot take that. You have to play now rook into rook. Now queen into, and now the position. Even though I think that queen check it should be, and also this is just it should be good for black, I guess, because oh no, there is a defense is here. There is defense. Queen into queen, rook check, rook into pawn. This is okay. This is okay. No. Hey, this is also under attack. So ये variation नहीं जाएंगे हम. I will not play d4 here. But let us see. Let us see. Just a moment. Maybe this at the end we had a problem of the rook. In the whole variation, the problem was the rook was the problem. So you just improve the rook first. Just improve the rook. You cannot take the pawn anyway now. There is this pawn. This point is weak. So you have time. I think now it is okay. There is a pressure on this point. It should give equal chances. Equal chances. So in the game, Fisher, instead of playing for equality, played for a win. Fisher said the position is juicy. The king is completely without a guard. And दो बिशप है, ओपन बोर्ड है, दो बिशप है, पूरा ओपन बोर्ड. So Fisher played this lovely move. Check. This was being played in the US Championship, and in those days there was no direct telecast. The games were displayed on demo board, and every time a player makes a move, a messenger will come quickly and tell this is the move. A grandmaster will comment that this is this. So the commentary was given by another grandmaster. What was his name? Rosolimo. Rosolimo. Rosolimo was commenting. He said now black has nothing. He can resign. He said for the peace, Fisher has nothing. He said it is time for black to resign the game now. But the messenger came quickly. Next, sir, white has resigned. What? He was telling the public, just public, now black has nothing and black should resign the game. Extra piece. But the messenger came with a note. Sir, white has resigned. What? So after queen d7, white Brian resigned. No answer. कुछ भी नहीं कर सकता है. For example, what is the answer for this threat? Queen, bishop is watching this. Bishop is watching the square. The king cannot return because of the variation. Bishop takes, rook check, some king, queen into queen, and the rook is gone. So ये variation में he can't play king g1. तो करेगा क्या अभी? What will you do? क्या करेंगे अभी? ये आएगा, ये आएगा, तो क्वीन चेक देगा, किंग आएगा, तो इसको इसको कैसा खत्म करेंगे अभी? तो मार दो इसको, अभी अभी रुक चेक दे दो. क्वीन से तो नहीं मारेगा, रुक से मारेगा, तो ये गणपत हो गया. गणपत. अब इधर भी, इधर भी, इधर भी. So he cannot play queen f2. He cannot play king g1. He cannot play queen f2. इसको रोकेगा कौन? कौन रोकेगा उसको? कोई नहीं, कोई नहीं. So after queen d7, Brian resigned. Robert Brian resigned. So Rosolimo was telling, now black has nothing. Black has to resign. So the news came. Rosolimo. I have another doubt which I sent you. Will be on first annotation. It is issue D97 and date. Okay. Said I lost that track. Okay. Thank you, Virabhadra. So thank you very much, friends, being with me. Tomorrow I will cover the theme of exchange sacrifice. That is the theme I will cover tomorrow. And some more interesting instructive end games also. Today I will select some instructive end games and we'll see in the morning. Apart from the theme exchange variation in the afternoon. तब तक सबको मेरा नमस्कार. Take care. Bye. Have a good weekend. Yeah. Tomorrow theme is Anthony. Anthony Gonzalez. Anthony Gonzalez.